Some viewers may find this disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Delta Dragon 225, and welcome to FDR, or FanFic Dramatic Reading. Everybody, round of applause. Thank you. This is basically where I read fanfictions with more effort than just flat out reading it. Rather, I read it with a bit of acting in there too. Now, a bit of clarification. For those who just want to listen to me reading the fanfic while you work, that is just fine. For those of you who came here expecting me to cringe, well, that all depends on the fanfic. If it's bad, I'll probably cringe. Well, that said, enjoy! Now, our first fanfiction for tonight is a story entitled I'm Always Here For You, written by Nordryd, which was presumably inspired by Always There by Lightning Sword. The same way Nordryd was inspired by Lightning Sword, I was inspired to do this reading by a guy named Voice Guy. You should totally check out his reading of Always There. It's amazing. Sorry, dude, I don't got a pop filter. All I have is this weird audio control module for my sound card that doubles as a microphone. A decent one, but I don't know if it's good enough. Now the details. This fanfic contains the genre's human sad and slice of life. Thankfully, no tragedy. It has 2,709 words and has a like to dislike ratio of 59:7. Not bad. The description goes like this. She's always there when I need her. She'll always lend me a sympathetic ear, even for the pettiest of problems. She always knows what to say to make me smile. She knows how to brighten up my day. Simply hearing her sweet little voice gives me comfort. Simply seeing her gorgeous eyes and beautiful smile lifts me up. She's still with me, even after seeing me at my worst. She's the greatest friend I could ever ask for. So why do I still feel so lonely? Now that we got that out of the way, let's do this. I just wanted to get home. At least there I'd have some peace. Peace and solitude from this intimidating world. My last class for the day was finished, and I quickly headed back to my room. I turned to the lock and opened the door. On the other side, lying on my bed, was the only presence that makes me smile. Jake, you're back. A familiar cream-colored Pegasus said with a smile on her face. Hey, Fluttershy, I said as I walked up and stroked her soft mane, making her beam. Happy birthday. I managed a small smile. Thanks. You're the only one to remember. Oh, did nobody wish you a happy birthday? Nope. Not even a hint. Guess I should have expected that, though. Not like anyone knows or even cares. Well, did you at least have a good day today? I sighed as I laid on my bed. No, not really. In fact, I could classify today as one of the worst days I've ever had. No, did someone hurt you? What happened? I didn't want to tell her. I never wanted to tell anyone. I had no injuries, and nothing was totally out of the ordinary. I had no reason to feel the way I felt. Yet I still felt pain. There was a fracture in my heart that never went away, yet I didn't want to sound like I was whining. Jake, please talk to me. I want to help you. I sighed. Fluttershy would always lend a sympathetic ear. I decided to give in. Besides, it was Fluttershy. I'd do anything for her. Fluttershy, I just feel so alone. Alone? Why is that? It's just, I want to talk to people, but I don't know how. Every time I try, I just choke, and they look at me like I'm some kind of weirdo. I guess I'm just scared. It's because of that neurological disorder of yours? I don't know. It could be. It's just... Oh, never mind. What? It's nothing. Please, Jake, you can tell me anything. I sighed as I felt tears welling up in my eyes. I tried to fight them, wanting to look strong for Fluttershy, but it was growing difficult. Jake, I'm here for you. I want to help you. Please, what's on your mind? I looked to my side and saw Fluttershy looking back with a worried expression. Great, I was making her sad too. Couldn't bear to do that. I couldn't say no to those gorgeous teal eyes. I gave in, taking a deep breath. I ruined everything with her. What? This girl I liked, she was one of my friends and I scared her off. I ruined what we had. I can never forgive myself for what I did to our friendship. Jake, what do you mean? What are you talking about? Fluttershy, have I told you about the biggest mistake of my life? I don't think so. I bit my lip and looked down at the ground. So a couple years ago, there was this girl. When I first met her, I thought she was gorgeous. Long, flowing red hair, big brown eyes, an adorable laugh, and a smile bright enough to illuminate the night. I had such a huge crush on her, and we actually became really good friends. I was completely smitten. I would have done anything for her. She was everything I wanted to be and more. She was my best friend. She was the greatest friend I ever had in my life. Oh, that's sweet. Well, then she went off to college. I was still in high school. It was so painful to watch her go, but something in the back of my head told me we could still be together, even though she lived 3 hours away. I wanted her so badly, and I was willing to do anything to make that happen. I just started texting her constantly, every day. It was fine for a while, but then my feelings got too big to be contained any longer. I had to tell her. I don't know what I wanted from her afterwards, but I just had to tell her. I was in love, and I had to let these burdening feelings go, but being as awkward as I am, I just sent her a really long text message, telling her just how I felt from the moment I saw her to now. It was the biggest mistake of my life, because that little text message destroyed everything we had. Oh no, what happened next? Well, she never responded. I was waiting on her hand and foot, but no response. My stupid brain assumed she didn't get the message. You know what I did next? What? I sent her another love message. And not the same message copy-pasted. I wrote an entire another message. Really? Oh no. Yeah, and again, I got no response. Days went by, days turned into weeks, and I was still texting her. I figured she was busy and didn't have time to read my messages. I kept sending her messages as if she was my long-distance girlfriend, even though she never responded to any of them. Then one day, one of her friends came up to me, and she had a message from my crush. Her friend told me that my crush got all my messages and didn't know how to respond to any of them. I had overwhelmed her with my feelings. She went to one of her friends for help because she didn't know how to respond to me without breaking my heart. My crush was scared of me. I couldn't cry in front of Fluttershy. Oh my goodness, what happened after that? I was devastated. I never meant to scare her, I just wanted to tell her that I love her. I wanted to express the feelings I had kept bottled up for months. I wanted to let her know how much I cared about her. But you'd think I'd stop messaging her after I heard all this, right? Well, instead, I kept texting her. But this time, I didn't send love messages. I sent messages apologizing. I said I'm sorry for everything, and I hope you can forgive me for being such an asshole. Jake, that's such a bad word, but it's exactly what I was. Even after all that, I still wasn't getting the hint that she didn't like me. I messaged her over and over again, praying for some response. Anything to let me know my best friend was still there for me. A sign that I didn't ruin everything. Weeks went by and she was still silent. My best friend was gone. I lost her. I scared her off, and there was no getting her back. Oh my gosh, that's awful. I just stopped after a while. I finally got the hint that she didn't want anything to do with me anymore, and that was it. I held myself in my arms as more tears fell from my face. Fluttershy, why am I such a loser? Jake, you're not a loser. Fluttershy, think about the story I just told you. How would you describe me in that story? And this isn't the only time this has happened. I scared off plenty of girls in high school just because I had small crushes on them and came out a little too strong. I don't know how to talk to people, let alone pretty girls. I was the school creep, the school loser. Why? Why am I such a loser? I snapped, slapping myself in the face. Jake, stop. Don't you dare slap yourself. I deserve to get slapped, Fluttershy. I snapped again. It's all a loser like me deserves. Jake, please stop. How can you say such awful things? You're anything but a loser. I sighed as my emotions cooled down. I just want to know what it's like. What's like to what? To have a girlfriend, to love someone. People tell me it's not the most important thing in the world, but I can't help it. I want to know what it's like to have a girl all to myself. I want to know what it's like to be loved. I want to be able to love her. I want to shower her with my affection and treat her like a princess. I want to mean something to someone else. I want to let her know every day how much I love her and know she'll never leave me. I want to know what love feels like. But I guess it's not meant to be. I mean, what kind of girl could ever love me? Don't say that, Jake. I'm sure lots of girls out there would love you. Fluttershy, look at me. I'm not strong, I'm not funny, I'm not handsome. I'm just average. Mediocre. I'm boring and lazy, inadequate, unmanly. In school, people have always picked on me because I was weak and awkward. I had a crush on this girl, and her friends teased me about it all the time, making me believe that she actually liked me back. I didn't find out that it was all a big lie until 2 years later. People have always taken advantage of my awkwardness, teasing me, calling me names, criticizing everything I do. I act like I don't care on the outside, but on the inside, it cuts through me like a knife. Stop, Jake. Your problems aren't petty. I care about you. Your feelings matter to me. You're a great pony, Jake. You really are. You deserve to be happy. No, I don't, Fluttershy. I deserve everything I've gotten. I'm the kind of guy who cries himself to sleep every night because he feels so lonely. I'm weak and pathetic. I've got nothing to offer. I deserve everything that's happened to me. It's been going on for far too long for me to believe anything else. Jake, it's true. Every pony deserves happiness, especially you. People just don't know how sensitive you are. You're a good pony, Jake. How can you not see that? I took a deep breath. Was she right? Did I deserve to be happy? I only wish you could see yourself through my eyes. Then you would see how wonderful you are, Jake. I looked over and saw worry in Fluttershy's eyes, but her words were so comforting. Could it be true? Was I a good person? I reached over and pet her soft, silky mane. Why can't I find a girl like you, Fluttershy? Oh, you're too sweet. I smiled as I stroked her mane. I always loved giving her affection. The way she nuzzled my hand was just too adorable. I sighed as I felt a pain clench in my heart. Even if I do meet her, I'll probably scare her away like all the others. Heck, maybe it's already too late. Don't say that, Jake. It's true. I'm just gonna scare off every girl I meet. I'm not meant to find love. I don't even think I'm worthy enough to have friends. I think it's just best for the world if I stay alone. Jake, I'm always here for you. Don't you believe that? I sighed, looking down at the ground. Fluttershy, can you do me a favor? What is it, Jake? Fluttershy, can I just hold you? Of course you can, Jake. I'd love that. I managed a small smile as I reached to my side. I pulled the mare into my arms, holding her close and giving her a light squeeze. She was always so warm and soft. Fluttershy, yes? Can you promise me something? Promise what? Promise me that no matter what, you won't leave me. Can you just say you'll never abandon me? I would never leave you, Jake. I'll always be here for you. Fluttershy, please. I want you to promise me. Oh, but I just did. Just talk to me, Fluttershy. Say you'll never leave me. Jake, I don't understand. I'm always talking to you. My life would be so much better if you just stayed with me. Don't go. Please. Jake, I'm always here. I'll never leave you. Please, Fluttershy, don't leave me. I squeezed my pillow in my arms as my tears soaked the fabric. I squeezed it tight, as it was the only thing I could hold. Please, Fluttershy, don't go. The room fell frigid. Nothing spoke. The silence set in, and I allowed the waves of tears to escape my eyes, soaking the pillow in my arms. I gently brushed the top, as if it had hair, or rather a mane. She's always there for me, yet she's never there. She'll always listen to me, yet there's no ears that exist for hearing. Her smile brightens my day, yet there's no smile to be seen. She's always here, and yet I'm still alone. I sat up on my bed, cradling my pillow. I can still see her. My tears dotted the fabric as I gripped the pillow. Why? Why am I such a loser? I said, delivering a slap to my face. Why am I so lame? I said, slapping myself again, this time harder. My volume steadily increased as my frustration surfaced. Because you're a loser, and you'll always be a loser. Why'd you keep going for her? Why'd you have to scare her? She's the greatest friend you ever had, and you ruined it. Why do you persist? Why do you have to ruin everything? If she never liked you, how could you not see that? Why do you have to be such a creep? Why do you have to scare every single freaking girl you meet? You never freaking learn. You scared up all your friends. Why can't you do anything right? Why do you always mess things up? You're a burden, that's what you are. Nothing but a big burden to the whole world. You don't belong here, you're just a loser. You don't deserve a girl. You don't deserve to be loved. You don't deserve anything! My body tremored with raging emotions. My hand shook, and my cheek raged with pain. Tears streamed down from my face, stinging my raw, reddened cheek. I sat motionless, breathing hard, allowing my feelings to die down. All I wanted for my birthday was comfort. I wanted nothing more than for someone to hold me and tell me everything was going to be alright. Jake, I'm here for you. I want to help you. Her words echoed through my head once again. Though in a way, her words were always in my head. I reached for my pillow, squeezing it tightly in my arms once again, just to have something to hold on to. I squeezed my pillow, allowing the tears to fall once again. Maybe it's meant to be this way. I'm not meant to have a companion. No one can ever love a loser like me. For my birthday, I would want nothing more than to feel loved, to feel comforted. But maybe that's too much to ask. I'm a burden to everyone around me. Sometimes I can't help but think, but I'm a burden even to Fluttershy herself. She can't really like me, it's just pity. I care about you, Jake. Your feelings matter to me. Pity is the only kind of love a loser like me deserves. Besides, what would a girl think if they saw me holding a pillow while crying and talking to myself? Am I insane? At least my pillow would never leave me. I squeeze it in my arms as my tears soaks the fabric again. Oh, Jake, I'm always here for you. Don't you believe that? I wish I could, Fluttershy. I wish I could. Author's note? Sorry for this poor, selfish excuse for a story. I just had to get this out. I've been having some depression problems, and oh wait, that explains everything. Oh, okay then. And there's nobody around for me to talk to, so this is my only form of release. Thank you for reading and for bearing with me on this. Colors of the Sun is coming, but I just need to deal with these personal issues first. Please forgive me if this story was atrocious. I just needed some form of release. Peace out. And that was I'm Always Here For You by Nordryd. And, well, what do I think? Well, it was certainly better than Always There, at least the first draft of Always There, because, well, Always There had a lot more plot holes than this did. This one, I think I could count about one. I could count like one plot hole, maybe two at the most. Again, go check out Voice Guy's reading of Always There. He's amazing. He's what inspired me to do this. Catch you guys later. Thank you very much.